Ready to collect PAC-DOTS and avoid drawing ghost cards? That's right, it's Pac-Man the card game. I'm your host, China Blue, and I'm going to show you how to set up and play. The classic arcade game has been transported to your tabletop as a fun family card game for 2 to 8 players. And, just like in the arcade game, you'll need to collect PAC-DOTS and fruit, use power-ups, and avoid the ghosts to win. The card game has 2 levels for 2 to 4 players and a bonus level for 8 players. Level 1 was designed to introduce you to the game, so let's start there. Setup begins by shuffling the deck and placing it within reach of all players. If you're playing with 2 to 4 players, you'll need the level 1 deck. If you're playing with 5 players or more, you'll need to shuffle both decks together to create the bonus level deck. The player who does the best impression of Pac-Man goes first. Then, play goes clockwise, so to the player on your left. When it's your turn, you can choose to either draw a card or shut down. If you choose to draw a card, you draw them one at a time. Make sure you check them carefully just in case they have any special rules, which you'll find in the rules leaflet. Once you've drawn your card and checked it, you can choose whether to draw another card, shut down, or end your turn. Choosing to end your turn means you can go again when play comes back around, but if you choose to shut down, you'll take no more turns for the rest of the game. The choice you make will probably depend on what cards are in your hand, so let's take a look at the cards. PAC-DOTS and fruit cards are worth points, so you'll want to collect as many of these as you can. If you draw one, keep it secret and put it into your hand. Ghost cards are not worth points, and like the arcade game, are best avoided. If you ever have more than 3 ghosts in your hand, you'll be knocked out of the game. BLINKY is worth 2 ghosts, so you'll definitely want to avoid that one. Power-up cards have special rules that can help you win the game. If you draw a power-up card, place it face down in front of you and check the related rule in the rules leaflet. For example, this power-up card lets you pass a ghost from your hand into the hand of another player. Remember, power-up cards only affect players who haven't shut down or been knocked out by ghosts. When all players have either shut down or been knocked out by ghosts, the game ends. And there are 2 ways to win. The first is ghost knockout. If every player apart from you has been knocked out by ghosts, you win. The second way to win is highest score. Remember, PAC-DOT and fruit cards are worth points. So, at the end of the game, it's time for all shutdown players to reveal their hand and add up their points. To add up your points, check the points value in the top corner of each card. Just like the arcade game, highest score wins. Now we're ready for level 2. The level 2 deck has more ghosts and stronger power-ups, but all the same rules apply. Remember, if you're playing a bigger game with 5 or more players, you can shuffle both decks together to create the bonus level deck. And that's everything you need to know to play Pac-Man the card game. I'm China Blue of Steamforged Games, and you can find out more about this and our other games at the link below.